Hi, Brandon Lewis of Embedded Computing Design, and we're here at CES 2018, Day 3, and we're in the SANS Expo at booth 42531. This is a Qorvo booth, and I'm here with Case Links of Qorvo. How you doing, Case?
Hey, I'm doing very well, Brandon. Great to see you again.
You too. One of the things that we've been talking about here is a lot of the fragmentation in the IoT in general, but the smart home in particular in terms of networking. There are a ton of technologies out there. It seems like people are choosing one or the other. What do you think? What do you think is gonna come of all of this?
Yeah, there's good news. There was a lot of fragmentation, but it is clear that the industry is sorting out itself and that we are on a clear path on convergence. And I can show you something.
Yeah, that'd be great. Let's take a look. Come on this way. So what do you got here, Case?
Well, actually, we think that the key for the convergence of IoT, where you have Zigbee and Thread and Z-Wave, actually the key of convergence is all around what we call distributed Wi-Fi. If you go into a store nowadays and you buy a router, you don't only get one router, you get actually a router for every room, right? You get a pot for every room. And actually, that's what we have been working on over the last few years, that if you have an infrastructure in your house with distributed Wi-Fi, with Wi-Fi mesh, then you can very easily put your IoT home automation on top of that mesh. And actually, that's what is showing here, your house with the different floors, the basement, the ground floor, the bedroom. And you see, you have the Wi-Fi in the router, but you have also Wi-Fi on the other floors. And what is happening now with this automatically kind of configuring itself, you get a very robust Wi-Fi coverage in your house. And what the beauty of this architecture is if you get in all these routers Zigbee and Bluetooth, you automatically have a Zigbee network and a Bluetooth network in your house at the same time. So think about all the low power devices you have. The low power devices, they cannot run Wi-Fi because then you have to recharge them every night. That's not so nice for your thermostat or for your door lock, right? But if you have this architecture, all these devices will be able to reach a Wi-Fi access point in your house and automatically connect to that, building a single infrastructure in your house that connects both Wi-Fi devices and IoT devices into one picture. And actually that's what we see as the next step that will make life for consumers very easy. They don't care about all these standards and humbug. They want something easy.
Right. Yeah, and another good thing about that is that we don't have to replace a bunch of the devices we already have. We don't have to be incredibly choosy when we're out buying some connected appliance. Everything's already integrated. So the one challenge here, though, is that means that these different access points obviously are going to have to support all these different technologies. How do you keep the costs low while supporting all these technologies simultaneously?
Yeah, if you look at a home today, somebody buys a router and then get very annoyed that there is no coverage in the attic or in the basement. So what does somebody do? Somebody buys a repeater or an extender, but that's very annoying too, because you have to kind of always fiddle with Wi-Fi to make sure you have a good connection. What this solution does is you don't have to fiddle anymore. It is one SSID, it is one password for your whole house, and wherever you are in your house, you have good coverage that you don't have to buy all these extenders. Actually, it will be kind of a cost reduction and a real step forward, because actually it's going to work in the way you expect it to work. If you're on a cell phone network and you go from one base station to another base station, you don't have to log in again, right? And why would you do that in your house? And that's what we are talking about in this convergence. So it is a convergence in your house where all the devices talk with one address and one password. In the same way it talks to all your smaller devices in the house in exactly the same way.
And that also means there's a convergence in chipsets, correct?
There's convergence in chipsets, and this is a great opportunity for Qorvo. Qorvo is a radio company, and we provide radios that go in all these devices and help you to seamlessly connect that.
That's great. Well, that was Case Links of Qorvo. We're here in the SANS Expo, booth 45321. This is CES Day 3, and it sounds like you might need to buy more access points, but everything in the smart home is going to get a whole lot easier with this convergence. Thanks, Case.